Hello everyone, our topic for today is all about managing people. I am your reporter for today, Edgar Montalla, BSBA Marketing 4. Customer Contact Staff. In services, future businesses, success will depend on the level of emotional capital available to an organization. The term emotional capital refers to the human resource available in using the word capital. Human resource be regarded as an asset of the business. Emotional labors. Workers are expected to regulate their emotions during interaction with customer, co-workers, and managers. Sabi nga kapag trabaho tayo, dapat isantabi natin yung emotions, kumbaga trabaho lang, walang personalan. Two types of displayed emotions are often required. These are referred to as surface acting and deep acting. In service acting, people are showing or trying to show a different emotion. While in deep acting, workers try to regulate their feelings. Why does management actively encourage emotional labor? Well, because it believes there is a link between this and the company's sales performance. It has been recognized that if the employees' true emotion feelings are dissonant with what has to be expressed, this leads to stress, declining job satisfaction, and emotional execution. Example na lang nito yung mga patients na pinupunta sa ospital. Di ba as doctor or nurse, kailangan mo isang tabi yung awa o nararamdaman mo kapag yung isang patient is humihingi ng tulong sa doktor, natulungan sila sa mga bills or medication. Same sa pharmacy, sinasantabi nila yung awa kapag may mga patient na bumibili ng gamot at walang sapat na dala na pera. Empowerment. Empowerment is presumed to deliver the dual benefit of enhanced customer satisfaction and increased employees' commitment. The main benefits of empowerment are quicker response times to customer needs, quicker response times to complaint, employees feel better about their jobs themselves, employees interact with customer with more warmth and enthusiasm, empowered employees can be a good source of ideas for service development, great word of mouth advertising and customer retention. Levels of empowerment through organization, department, work unit, group, individual. Organizational climate and culture. Likewise, organizational climate being the shared perception of what an organization expects, support, rewards, should support and reward empowered behaviors. So if managements are to leave the development of an appropriate culture to emerge from staff themselves and not to be seen trying to control the culture, they need to ensure that they recruit people with right values. Next is the job design. There are two aspects of job design that should be considered in attempt to empower frontline employees. First is job enlargement. Enlarging a job means giving the employees more tasks to perform, aim to improve the skills and productivity, while enrichments aim to providing job satisfaction and boosting morale. Other aspect of job design that should be considered by those in the organization entrusted with personal matters are job specification, training and development, working conditions, appraisal system, promotion prospect, salary benefits. Recruitment. In the same way that customers need to build a relationship with company before they develop loyalty, employees need to form a similar attachment before they become committed. This relationship often begins long before individuals become employees. Recruitment refers to the process of identifying, attracting, interviewing, selecting, hiring, onboarding employees. In other words, it involves everything from the identification of staffing need to filling it. Orientation and socialization. Orientation. Pag-o-open sa'yo ng isang kumpanya tungkol sa dapat mong malaman sa loob at labas ng isang organization. Socialization is the process by which they begin to experience it, pagiging familiarized sa society and social group. Behavioral responses to socialization, rebellion, rejection of all the expected, creative individualism, acceptance of all crucial behavioral norms, conformity, acceptance of everything. Gaining commitment from employees, loyal employees. Loyal customers are more profitable to organizations. Loyal employees can create value because recruitment and training costs are reduced. Organizations that consider the lifetime value of an employee are much more likely to experience high level of retained and loyal staff. Loyal employees, mas effective sila sa isang kumpanya sapagkat di na sila hirap turuan at alam na nila ang takbo ng isang kumpanya. Ang karanasan sa trabaho ng mga loyal employees ang nagbibigay sa isang kumpanya ng advantage para hindi na sila mahirapan mag-recruit ng mga bagong trainees. Feedback. Performance monitoring and evaluation should be concerned with the achievements of customer satisfaction. Employees who help to create this satisfaction must know how they fared. The result of the evaluation should be feedback to employees. In doing so, the organization would hope to improve its performance, thereby to satisfy more customers. Importante ang feedback sa isang kumpanya sapagkat dito mo malalaman kung may dapat ka bang baguhin o improve sa isang product o services. So what makes an employee dissatisfied with their jobs? Role conflict, rule overload, employees' job mismatch, performance measured on quantity not quality, lack of empowerment, lack of common purpose, lack of management commitment. First is the role conflict. Role conflict occurs when the workers are given different incompatible rules at the same time, if the role overlaps with another worker or work group. The greater the role conflict, the higher the likelihood of a worker experiencing work-related stress. Sa role conflict, yung binibigyan ka ng gawain na hindi naman naayon sa kakayahan mo. This may lead to low performance. Role overload. The name describes the problem. No matter how diligently individuals work, they can never do all that is asked of them. Role overload, kumbaga overwork. Employees job mismatch. Wrong career or job na napasukan para lang may masabi na may trabaho ka. This may lead to staff turnover. Performance measured on quantity, not quality. Company that is more interested in employee efficiency than employee effectiveness. Lack of empowerment. Employees who have little flexibility or discretion in the way that they handle customer demands can find their jobs frustrating. Sa lack of empowerment, lack of confidence or kumpiyansa sa sarili. Lack of common purpose. What is needed is for the company to have a common purpose and for everyone employed in it to pull in the same direction with the intention of achieving the common goal. Lack of common purpose, kumbaga sumusunod ka lang sa mga decision ng mas mataas sa iyo, hindi ka naman ganun kasaya sa trabaho. Lack of management commitment. It is one thing for management to develop a common purpose and to communicate this mission to all employees, but it cannot expect this alone to motivate the staff. Role tension. Any of the dissatisfaction discussed above can lead to role tension in the employee. This tension will affect the level of commitment that individual is willing to make. For an organization to realize the full potential of its employees, it must attempt to build a committed workforce. Staff turnover. In such a circumstances, management consider that investing in selecting and training is a waste of resources. Since employees are likely to leave soon, there is a little point in developing their skills after all training them. Just make it easier for them to find another job. Staff turnover, pag alis ng isang empleyado sa isang kumpanya, marahil di niya nagusto yung trabaho niya or job mismatch. Internal marketing. There are two possible solutions to excess staff turnover. One focuses on the individual employee. The other deals more with the organization rule. These routes are not proposed as either or options. To experience the benefits of low turnover, the company must tackle the issue from both directions. Taken together, the two routes represent what is known as internal marketing. Sa internal marketing, pagbibigay ng promotions para maiwasan ang staff turnover as well as its product or services to people within the organization. The purpose of the promotion is increasing employees' engagement with the company goals and fostering brand advocacy among them. Next is the demand capacity and management. Next is the demand and the capacity management. The basic problem, perishability. Where service capacity is largely fixed and demand is subject to variation, organization can experience any of the following situation. Perishability, ito yung product or services na hindi na pwede i-store o ibenta in the future. Example is food na maliit lang yung lifespan. Excess demand. The level of demand exceeds maximum available capacity. Possible solution to manage demand. Utilize create pricing strategy to shift demand. Possible solution to manage supply. Use part-time employment to increase supply or service. Demand exceeds optimum capacity. The service is less than adequate. The possible solution to manage the demand. Implement a reservation system. The possible solution to manage supply. Share capacity with other providers. Demand and capacity are well balanced. This is the level of optimum capacity. Possible solution to manage the demand. Utilize non-peak demands providers to prepare for peak periods of demands. Possible solution to manage supply. Utilize third parties to increase source of supply. Excess capacity demand is the below optimum capacity. Service capacity, the resources and assets. Service organization draw on the following resources and assets in varying degree, depending on the type of services. Physical facilities designed to house customer, the obvious ones being hotel, hospital, airplane, schools. Each facility will be defined in terms of number of rooms, beds, seats, and classroom. Labor is a key element in the provision of service. Waiter in a restaurant, cabin crew on the airplane, tellers in a bank. A number of services rely heavily on labor where the service comes to the customer, as in breakdown services, cleaning, gardening, roof repair, postal services. Time is a resource that serves as the basis upon which several services may be sold. A consultant, lawyer, plumber, car repair, counselor, there will be inevitable be periods when capacity is under you. Adjusting capacity to match demand. A number of options are available for consideration. Extend the opening hour. This is an option open to all service organizations. Where it is possible, it is likely to occur only when demand levels are regarded as particularly excessive. Encourage employees to work harder. The requirements here is usually that of processing more customer per hour or per day. Cross-train employees enables organizations to operate with fewer staff. Recruiting part-time employees. This is an option low in cost and potentially one that can be achieved quickly. Add facilities, usually in the form of table, chairs, and other equipment. Hire or share facilities or equipment, maybe in the form of additional physical space or vehicle. Using customer as productive resources. Outsourcing, already referred in the chapter 2. For small to medium-sized organization, in particular, calling an outside assistance is a valuable option in outsourcing associate market demand. Altering demand to match available capacity. Where, whereas capacity management is a response to demand management, is an attempt to shift demand, given the relative inflexibility of capacity organizations may seek to smooth demand by reducing the variability and fluctuation of existing patterns. Manipulate price. The central rule of price is to discourage too many customers from using the service during peak demands periods and encourage more customers to select off-peak periods. On price alone, this strategy will only work if enough customers can be attracted by the lower prices available during low demand periods. Leisure, hospitality, and transportation service would appear suited to this approach. Communication with customer. The provision of information as to when demand is or is likely to be high appears to be a strategy not well adopted by service organizations. Changing the service offer for most organizations, this is not an option. What they offer remains fixed, where services with a sizable facility like hotels experience significant seasonal fluctuation. However, actions may be taken to encourage varied usage of facility when capacity is underutilized. Thank you for watching.